professional, use a complete sentence. Yeah. Okay, please bear with me for a few seconds. Wait up here. Okay, so we continue with the maintaining of discussion. So this will involve all participants, yeah, not just the leader, but all participants. Okay, so how for you to maintain a discussion? So in between the previous speaker and also the next speaker, you have to fill up a few sentences. Don't just let malaikat lalu like krick 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 suddenly for a few seconds, and then another person, the next speaker just start speaking. Yeah, so we have to prevent that. In order to do that, you have to make sure that all four of you or all participants have to provide how for you to maintain the discussion going smoothly. So you have to play an active role. So every time the previous speaker already ended, either the previous speaker can pass the turn towards the other speaker. So let's say that oh, okay. So I disagree with the definition of the bully that has been provided. So I think I will let Sarah speak right now. So Sarah, I pass the turn to you. Okay, so that is the previous speaker. So let's say that the previous speaker didn't do that. So the next speaker or even anybody who in the group can straight away interrupt and say that, oh, okay. I'm sorry, but let me explain how we can define a better definition or regarding the meaning of bullying. Okay, so or even your suggestion is good, Ahmad, but it is not practical because okay. So if you would say like this, so it means that you are providing your own opinion. Okay, so after Ahmad already finished, Ahmad didn't pass the turn to you, so you automatically to prevent any crick moments, you straight away take over the turn taking. Okay, so this is how for you to maintain a discussion, or even this is important when all four or either all three or all participants already run out of ideas, ran out of examples, don't have any points anymore. So you have to come up with what you can speak. Okay, so you can mencelah lah. You can straight away say that, oh, okay, sorry, but I disagree with your point. Okay, so you just extending the time for you to speak. Okay, this is one of the ways for you to do this. Okay, and then we move on to the conclusion, which is how to close the discussion. So this one would be more towards the leader. Okay, so the chairperson or the leader may round up what the other speakers have said. So like we teach before this, the listening skill, like I said, is really important. So the leader have to really listen closely towards all the points from the party, all the participants. So the leader have to listen closely and have to understand which participant disagree or which participants agree with the topic. So at the end you have to come up with the majority. Okay, so that's why you have to listen closely. Okay, so in order for you to do the conclusion, you can just use simple words in conclusion. Okay, so I think that's the time that we have today for our group discussion. That is after 12 minutes. Yeah, so you straight away you can say, okay, so I think that is the time that we are having for our group discussion. I think we can end this, but before we do that, I think in conclusion, I think the best definition for the majority from our group agree that the definition of bullying is to torture a person mentally and also physically. So that is our conclusion for today. I think that's all. Thank you for participating inside our group discussion, and we can end this straight away right now. Thank you very much and have a good day. So that's how the leader can end the group discussion. Yeah. which is providing a conclusion, and at the same time doing it politely. Okay, so thank you for your time and ideas, and I guess it's time to end our discussion. So good day and assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. Okay, so automatically you can just end the discussion. Okay, but the leader have to make sure to do this. Yeah. Okay, so we are moving on how for you to make a suggestions and also the recommendations during the discussion itself. Okay, so this involves everyone, yeah, all participants. Okay, so through discussions and negotiations, we can sometimes arrive at a decision or conclusion. But before that, before arriving at the decision or conclusion, we have to do suggestions and also recommendations. So, in order for you to provide a suggestion, you can say this is just an example of how for you to do it. Yeah. Okay, I think we should, like I used just now, yeah, during the conclusion, I think we can conclude that in conclusion, okay, so it might be a good idea to end this discussion with a conclusion that okay, so you are suggesting that we are ending the group discussion with the certain specific conclusion. Okay, so this is not just involved during the conclusion, but also how to maintain the group discussion. Okay, so I feel that we could define a much more better definition of bullying. Yeah. Okay, so there is the person that is providing the suggestions, and the other participants can either provide a positive response or negative response, which is agree or disagree. So you can say yes, I think that's a good idea. Yes, that would be nice, or even the simple okay. Okay, so or either they can the participants can respond negatively. The participant can say that I'm sorry, but I'm not convinced that the definition will work. I think that's out of the question, because I think we can provide with a better definition. Okay, so that is how for you to respond negatively, disagreeing with the other person, but at the same time being polite. Yeah. And also how for you to make recommendation. So I strongly advise that we come up with a better definition of bullying, because okay, so you provide the example, you provide on the reason. Okay, so that is how for you to make a recommendation. So on for the other participants, you can respond positively. Yes, I totally agree with you, I see no objection to that. Or either I think that's out of the question, I'm not convinced that this is the best definition. So that is how for you to respond positively and also negatively. So please make sure that you do it in a polite manner. Yeah. And we moving on to the stating and justifying points of view. So when you justify a viewpoint, so let's say that the previous speaker provide you with a point, and you are justifying whether if it's right or wrong. Okay, so if you, or even you are providing your own viewpoint. Okay, so when you are providing your own points, you have to justify why you are choosing that, why you are, so let's say that if you agree with the topic, so why you are agree with the topic, can you provide the reason, can you provide the example? Okay, so that is what we call as justifying the viewpoint. So you have to provide a valid and suitable reasons, examples, to make sure that your opinion matters. So you can do this by presenting factual information. So like I informed just now, you can, if you know regarding the topics, you know how to do a reference. You can refer back towards a magazine or either an online article. So, but please make sure that you have the correct online article. You have to have the right name. So if you don't, doesn't matter. You just provide the examples and also explanations. So you can give reasons. This can help to strengthen your arguments and make your viewpoint more convincing. So this will make sure that your point inside the group discussion matters. So it means that your point will be taken. Okay. So the example, I believe that we need to stop logging along hill slopes. So this is the opinion, yeah, to stop logging along hill slopes. So maksudnya nak elakkan pembalakan di tepi di cerun bukit. So this is the opinion, because to stop logging. So give example or reason because this leads too much soil erosion, banyak sangat tanah terhakis, and run off, maksudnya tanah runtuh. Okay, so give examples that can silt rivers, membuatkan air jadi keruh, air sungai keruh dan tersumbat, and also causes floods.